2Interact's Mass Update module lets you do updates across the board throughout the entire system in a few simple steps. This module is primarily important if you have a large number of employees because in some cases, depending on the number of employees you have, it's really not practical to make certain changes which apply to everybody and have to do them one by one. Therefore, we have the Mass Update module. Mass Update allows you to do a number of things. For example, you can import basic salary information, or you can update GL accounts with one simple import if your financial department changes the GL structure. You can also update or change all of your employees' employee IDs in one shot. You can import all of your compensation details. You can also change everybody's job titles with one click if you need to, and much more. Let's look at the first option. Here's a Mass Update screen that allows me to first of all assign a new policy to a large group of employees. This may be useful if you have a new commission structure, a new vacation policy, or a new compensation wage type. Instead of assigning that new policy to each individual employee, what you are going to do is you are going to create the new policy and then you are assign it to a group of people in one single process. For example, maybe the policy only applies to accountants. So once I select this job title, I can filter for this and the system will find me the short list of people that meet my conditions. Right now, I ended up with only 6. If the policy applies to people depending on their years of seniority, you could add this as a condition. You could check all of these employees, or take 2 out of the list. And then finally, what you will do is you will proceed to assign a project completion commission policy to these employees as of now. I can make that effective as of this pay period. Apply it to the primary job. Employees may have more than one job. That's why you have that choice. And we can go ahead and finish the process. This is how simple it can be to assign a new project completion commission, a new policy which was defined in our compensation and payroll. The system tells me that 32 records have been updated successfully. Another option I have is to revoke the same policy if I have to, or I could increase people's current allowances, benefits, bonuses, commissions. For example, I could say that I want to change this project completion commission, which we just assigned, and increase that by 10% for a select number of employees who were in that original group. Alternatively, I can have a mass decrease, or I can activate or deactivate a policy, meaning we leave the policy in place for the employee, but we are going to deactivate it. Or finally, we have the ability to go and do a mass perimeter update, which can affect pretty much anything in the system. To do that, we again have to first select a group of people that we're concerned with. We've got a list of employees right here, and we can then decide what changes we'd like to make. For example, we can change all of these employees from administration staff to another employee group if we have created a new employee group. Alternatively, maybe we need to change the contract they are hired under, or the normal work hours which they work, and so on. So the point about the system is that it gives you the ability to modify policies at the policy level, and then to apply these changes in one single transaction to a large population of your employees if there is a logic that can be used to do that. As mentioned before, you could also update basic salary changes. Here I have an Excel file which contains the employee ID, the current salary of the employee, whether or not we are doing a fixed percentage or flat amount increase, how much we are trying to increase, and the effective date. Now this is all we need in order to import this file, and the system will automatically take care of all the details. It will add in the calculated percentage increase or the flat amount increase, and all that's left to be done is to approve this merit increase. That's how simple it can be to make a large number of changes across the board in Interact HRMS.